You ever want to like? Okay, well, you wouldn't, not you, but as a as is it weird to consider myself the lead host of this show? Does that take away
No.
from you anyway? No.
No,
Okay.
I feel like you're the lead host of the show for sure.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's weird as a lead host. Like I spent like hours thinking like, okay, I know what my cold open's gonna be. I know what my cold open's gonna be. I got it. Even though we just spent like the last like 25 minutes, I guess almost like board meeting conversation about Freakin Studio stuff. I never like felt the need to mention it because like I want it to be like a boom surprise there, and I fucking click record and I don't remember what my cold open was gonna be.
Oh no!
I know, right?
Hate when that
And
happens.
in my head, I'm thinking to myself like, if I can't remember a simple thing as a cold open that I just thought about 5 minutes before I started the show, did it really have any value to begin with?
Did the cold open?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Probably not.
I do feel like, if you forget it, it probably wasn't important.
No.
But then again, there's lots of important things that I forget to do. So.
Okay. Well, on that logic, things that I remember, are they truly important?
Right.
Because the thing is, I don't know if this is weird or not. I think I mentioned this on the show, so fuck it, whatever. There's like small detail things that I remember that are completely fucking useless.
Oh, yeah.
That no matter how hard I try, I just can't get them out of my fucking head because I don't think there is really a way to remove something from your memory, because if you're trying to think about removing something from your memory, you're just thinking about that memory.
Right.
So it's like the smallest fucking things. Like, I may not remember the dates of all my girlfriend's birthdays, but I do remember the month of all of them. And I may not remember the dates that I started dating them, but I remember the months that I started dating them. I remember my first kiss with each of them and where it was.
Right.
My very first serious girlfriend when I was in fucking like 6th grade, and I'll consider that serious because, I mean, this is a girl, I think I mentioned her on the show, that this is a girl that I had like a crush on when, we were old enough to know what crushes were, that I never thought that I would get. Like the cheerleader type, the popular type. I was like, there's no way this girl would ever fucking date me. And even though I kept, asking her out to like the ice cream social or the school dance, if you will, no matter how many times I asked her, she always said no until the 6th grade when I asked her and she said, well, would you just want to be my boyfriend instead? And I'm just like, oh, I think she's fucking lying to me. But she wasn't. And then we started dating. But I remember her home phone number because I called it every single day throughout the entire year of 6th grade. And I still have that in my memory.
Yeah.
So I can sit there and I can remember all of that shit. All of that. If I really thought about it, I can remember it all. And yet, I don't remember what I had for dinner 2 days ago.
Mm.
Do you think with somebody who's trying to lose weight and eat healthy, that would be important?
Yeah, I guess so. You could I just keep a food diary.
Well, I mean, come on, Joe. You like to write things.
Yeah, well, I just use MyFitnessPal. All you have to do is like Google or search within the app for whatever it is.
Did you? I'm not sure because do you actually like pay for the FitnessPal app? Or do you just use the free version?
Excuse me. I think I'm using the free trial right now.
Okay, so I pay for FitnessPal app, which dumb. But I'm committed to whenever. I think I made this joke in the last episode. Whenever I'm paroled from the situation I'm in right now, whenever I'm free, which was supposed to be June 30th. It was supposed to start my new diet journey July 1st. I wrote in my WordPress for the first time in over a year and everything because I was so ready to jumpstart this thing July 1st, and then boom. Oh, I'm sorry, Travis. We need you here for another 2 weeks. But the FitnessPal, because I purchased it and everything, I'm able to log macros and net carbs.
Oh yeah.
And they updated their app to where now there's a widget for a new widget. They've always had widgets, but a new widget for the home screen where it shows you carbs, fats, and proteins, how much that you had and how much you have left for the day.
Nice.
And it's perfect because it fits right in between the Fitbit app button and the fasting app button. So it's like they're kind of like everything I need is on one screen for me as far as like the weight loss stuff.
Nice.
I do wish that, fitness, the My Fitness app would go like a little bit above and beyond and like maybe include like, what the fuck is it? The fasting timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they could also include like a notification or alarm for when it's time to drink more water.
That would be great.
Right?
I'm really bad about that.
Yeah.
I drank like a half gallon of water before bed last night, which was not a good choice.
Well, they have apps. They have apps for like water intake and stuff, and some of them do have like an alarm that you can set to, say, grab a drink of water every like 90 minutes or every 2 hours, whatever the fuck you want to do. But I mean, like, you would think that My Fitness app or My Fitness Pal app, is making enough money or have enough engineers and shit to do the programming to where they can easily say, oh yeah, we could add that feature. Oh yeah, we could totally add that feature.
Right?
I was like, there should be an all-in-one app. Realistically, honestly, Fitbit should be doing all this. Like, I shouldn't even have to use the My Fitness Pal app at all. Like, everything that My Fitness Pal app should offer should be in Fitbit. Right. But they don't do net carbs on Fitbit and all that shit. That's why I have the Fitness Pal app. And it has the journal on there and a place where you can take pictures, like, updated pictures and stuff like that. And I'm going to do all that. It's a sad, depressing thing when I walk outside real quick to run to my car and my fucking Ring doorbell catches me as I'm fucking going by. And you just fucking see like the back view of you, and it's just fucking blobby. Like I can see the front view of me looking at the fucking like mirror and stuff like that, and I know I'm fat, but it's like, I still look decent. But once you get that back view of me, it's just like, you fucking gelatinous fuck. Like, you fucking morbidly obese piece of shit. Mops.
Sucks.
Mops. That's what I am. I'm Mops.
Oh, no.
I'm a morbidly obese piece of shit. But I believe it's going to get better. I believe it's going to get a lot better. I think life has to get better.
Yeah.
I'm putting a lot of faith in it being true, but I'm going to put a lot of faith in us having to get better. And I think one of the ways we're going to get better at it is by doing this personality test that we didn't get a chance to do on the last episode.
Personality test.
Yep, so that's going to tell us more about us and what we need, I think, about who we are, what kind of people we need to be. But before we dive into any of that, I just want to remind all you guys that this episode of this freaking show is brought to you by CarterComics.com. That's right, guys. CarterComics.com, the one-stop shop for all your comic needs. Oh, side note, remind me to bitch about the gray area when I'm done with this.
All right.
Right? Throw that in your notebook there. CarterComics.com, best place to go to get comics. Whether you're a comic collector or just a reader, you're looking to display them up on your wall or just to thumb through them while taking a dump. Carter Comics has all your comics from graded to raw at CarterComics.com or at one of their 4 different eBay accounts. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, sign up for their website, go ahead and start shopping, fill your cart up with all their amazing comics, use the promo code FREAKNET, that's FREAKNET, you'll save yourself 10% on your entire order of CarterComics.com. And because, as we record today, is the release of Thor: Love and Thunder, which I will be going to go see with former co-host of this freaking show, Awkward Colin, and my brother-in-law, Alan. We're going to give you the comic of the week, which is Thor number 6, graded at a 9.8. This is released in October of 2020, so a fairly new comic here. Signed by Donnie Cates. It's a Steve Scrooge spoiler variant, which I had to look up what a spoiler variant was, and apparently it's just a different variety of cover art, which I did not know. I didn't know what variant meant. I just thought like maybe like I think like when they have the Pokemon cards and they're like, oh, I got a foil Charizard, and it just means it's shiny.
Yep.
That's what I thought variant was, and I guess in a way I was technically right.
Yeah.
It's just a different cover for the comic.
Yep.
But Death of King Thor. The Black Winter has the power to reveal the means of any person's demise. And if the vision is true, Asgard is going to need a new Odinson to take the throne. But Thor is no mere herald or king, and even the death of all existence should fear his coming wrath. Currently available on CarterComics.com for $100. There is only one of these in stock. Again, signed by Donnie Cates. It's a 9.8 graded comic. But if you use the promo code FREAKNET, again, that's FREAKNET, this $100 comic becomes a $90 comic. Because that's what 10% off is. It's fucking math.
Mm-hmm.
CarterComics.com. Sign up today and go get some shopping done. Or bidding on some of their eBay accounts. It's all there.
Yes. Do you want to talk about the gray area now, or do you want me to do my
Your
plug?
call, Joe. Your call, Joe.
I'll do my plug. That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, speaking of gray areas, no, I'm just kidding. Man, how am I going to pivot into this ad now? I totally screwed myself up. Hey, if you are tired of screwing yourself up, you should read more. And if you want to read more, the best way to do that is to have someone read to you. And the best way to do that is to use an audiobook. And the best way to get an audiobook is to go to audibletrial.com/freaknet, sign up for a free 30-day trial, get that free credit that goes towards your first audiobook purchase, and start reading. Start reading today. Start being read to today by professional voice readers, professional voice actors. You can get full cast readings of things. You can get readings of things where it's just one guy who does all the different voices, and you could also sometimes get a really boring guy who doesn't change his voice at all. But that's the game you're playing with audiobooks, and it's a great way to consume content. So head over to audibletrial.com/freaknet and sign up for your free trial today.
Good call, Joe. Just a good plug. Good plug.
Thanks.
I know what people are thinking. It's like, I would love to go to audibletrial.com/freaknet right now, and I would love to get, a 30-day free trial of Audible, and I would love to get my credit to my first book purchase of, this audio book lifestyle. But the thing is, though, there's just no time for audiobooks anymore. Like,
there's all kinds of time for audiobooks. You listen to an audiobook while you do anything. While you do dishes, while you drive to work.
No, it's not true, Joe. Yes, maybe like while you're driving to work, you could probably turn on like the Bluetooth and listen to an audiobook. But if you're at the park and everything, there's just no way you can sit there and enjoy an audiobook while you're at the park.
Oh, sure you can. Just sit on a bench or ride the swings or whatever, as long as you got headphones to stay in your ears. Or as long as you don't mind bothering other people with your noise. You just listen on your speakers on your phone.
I guess, that might be true. That might be true, but see, it's all about listening. So, it's not like, it's not like you could do it while like running a vacuum across the floor or anything like that,
I don't know that I'd recommend it just because my headphones don't like that kind of noise, but if you've got some nice headphones that can block that sound out, vacuuming is a great time to listen to an audiobook.
Well, maybe vacuuming, but dropping a deuce. There's no way you could use an audiobook while dropping one off.
Oh yeah, hide the horrible sounds of your terrible body with an audiobook.
Yeah, we know what? Maybe going to bed. There's no way you can use it while going to bed and everything, because that's for the actual reader. I think there's a law out there that says that you could only physically read while going to bed. There's no way you can listen to audio while going to bed.
Yeah, I think that's only a law in Rhode Island. So as long as you're everywhere else I think there's even a sleep setting in the Audible app. It'll turn off after about half an hour or so, or whatever you set it to, so that you don't have to worry about missing out on stuff while you sleep.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you convinced me. I guess you can use audiobooks anywhere at any time.
Yep.
Right? Now, wait, what about the apocalypse? Now, I mean, when the world's fucking ending,
there's no better time for an audiobook than when the world is ending.
You know,
just make sure it's downloaded to your phone, because you don't want to rely on Amazon servers.
You want to see why I mentioned that?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I'm going to segue into a fun fact. You know the TV show The Twilight Zone, the old like black and white ones, like way back in the day. Okay, you ever watch any of those? See any of those?
I've seen a couple of them.
Okay, there's one. I think it's one of the more popular ones. At least for me, I think it's one of the more popular ones. Where there's this guy, and all he wants to do is read. He just wants to be left alone and read. But he's constantly bothered. He's constantly bothered until boom, the fucking end of the world happens. He's the only one left. And he goes to read a book and his glasses fall and break. And he's like, there's time now. There's time now. I had a dream very similar to that.
Yeah.
Except it involved podcasting and my work.
Okay.
I woke up, thought I had to go to work. Turns out the place that I thought I had to go to work was no longer a thing at all. I sat down to do some podcasting and broke my mic.
Oh.
It was a sad dream.
Oh, devastating. You finally had time and your mic broke.
I think I actually said in the dream, I had time now.
Oh.
But here's my problem with the gray area. It's not a big problem. It shouldn't even be a problem. It's a pettiness problem, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe something I gotta get over. But, you know what the effing book club is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an idea. It's a concept that we're going to start eventually.
Yep.
Can't wait till I get the free time. Freakin Book Club. Book club that this podcast is releasing so we could enjoy a discussion of books between us and our viewers.
Yep.
The gray area, I believe, I don't remember what he called it, but I did listen to his recent episode last night, is doing something called like the Gray Area Movie Club, where you watch a movie. Now, I get it, it's different. But is it that different?
Right? No.
No.
I don't think so.
No. I think that if you're going to rob somebody of their ideas, you should, I don't know, maybe discuss it with them.
You'd think.
Yeah, right? You know, especially since the guy who came up with the idea is the pinnacle of Freakin Studios.
Right?
You know, I don't want to tell, Sarge to fall in line. Unintended. But what the fuck, man?
Some shit. That's some shit.
That is some shit. But hey, you know what? If you wanna tell people, hey, go watch, Edward Scissorhands, hey, feel free, I guess,
Yeah.
But come on now. Just say, hey, I like your idea for the book club. I think I'm gonna steal that, but make it about movies instead.
Just a heads up would be nice.
Right, just an idea. Something. I think there was something he said that we stole from him, which I don't think is at all possible.
Yeah, I don't listen to his show at all, so I couldn't steal anything from him. I don't even think we're friends on Facebook anymore.
Well, that's because when you guys sit in the chair, you lean, opposite ways.
That's true.
That is true. Joe, we're going to do something stupid on the show. We're going to do the carbonated drink challenge.
I'm so ready. I don't know how this is going to play over an audio medium, but I love it.
Talk about this challenge. Do the challenge while we do the Bring It Freakin' Back.
Nice.
The bond. Okay, anyways. So for guys who don't, what the Sprite challenge is, basically you just drink a Sprite and don't burp. Me and Kurt...
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting my burps out.
Just like that. So what me and Cartoon Joe are doing, instead of just getting Sprite, we got some carbonated drinks that work just as well. We're going to drink them, and we're going to talk about things to freaking bring back and try not to burp. So if you guys feel like you want to do this with us, pause the show, go grab a carbonated drink, and do it with us.
So to be clear, is the point to chug?
Yeah, you want to drink as fast as you can, yeah.
Gotcha. I'm trying to finish the whole thing, and then do my bring it back, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So drink it as fast as you can, then we just dive right into bringing it freaking back, and the point is not to burp.
Gotcha. Ooh, it's going to be so hard.
Yeah, it is. I don't burp. Just don't burp. Don't burp. Don't burp.
It hurts so much.
Yeah, don't burp. My stomach hurts. Don't burp, though. I commit. Be the winner I know you could be. You go first. What do you want? What do you want to bring back?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So I love chewing gum. It's one of my absolute favorite things. And one of the reasons I think I love it so much is because I grew up getting to buy it at the store. It was like the thing that we could get when we were with our grandparents sometimes.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing to buy back when I was a kid was beeper bubbles. It was a little metal tin of gum that was shaped like a beeper, a pager. I'm gonna burp. It's coming out.
Oh, man.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, man, it was forcing its way as I was talking. Oh, man, that was hard. Whew. I kind of want to throw up now. Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, so beeper bubbles. They were, back before cell phones, for those of you who are too young, they had these things called pagers where you could send a short message through them, or you could just, you'd dial their phone number and it would send your phone number over to them and it would beep and it would let them know that you wanted them to call you back on a landline or whatever. And so this was gum that was, the packaging was shaped like a beeper. And then inside, as you pulled out the sticks of gum, what they were wrapped in were like the short messages you might send.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, but my favorite thing about the gum was not the shape of it or the messages or anything.
Yeah.
I thought the taste of it was fantastic. It was a really good tasting gum that kept its flavor for a really long time, and it didn't just fall apart like Stripes gum does.
But you're so bad I'm interrupting you.
You're good. You're good. That was the danger of this challenge.
Oh, it's coming out in spurts.
Oof. So yeah, beeper bubbles is what I would bring back.
See, I remember that gum being very similar to like the zebra gum.
Yeah, I remember it was similar in flavor, but it would it would hold its flavor and its integrity longer.
Oh, definitely be longer. Yeah, zebra gum.
Yeah.
Like it loses its flavor as it's coming out. The
right. Yeah, you'd take 2 bites of it or whatever and it would be done.
Yeah.
So what about you? What are you bringing back?
Well, a few weeks ago. Oh God, gross. A few weeks ago, you stole my waffles.
I did.
Idea. But I found another one that I completely forgot about that was even better. Bagelfuls.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was literally it looked like oh God, what the fuck is it? Almost it was a bagel that was stuffed with fucking cream cheese that you could not only you could drop it into a toaster or throw it into the microwave and warm it up.
Nice. Sort of like the bagel bites you can get at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts now?
Yes, but instead of it being like a little ball, it was just a long fucking stick.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember those. I think they discontinued back in 2013. I think is what I read. But yeah, no, it was just it it was like literally just like a fucking, it was made out of a bagel. I think at one point they did like a, kind of like a strawberry cream cheese filling too. But more than anything, it was just like a plain bagel with regular cream cheese. And it was supposed to be like on that on the go fad. I think it came out around the same time as like Go-Gurts and shit like that. It was phenomenal, but apparently it just didn't pick up speed and shit, and it got discontinued.
Huh.
I would love for those to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh god, my fucking stomach hurts. All right, Joe, let's wrap this up. What are you freaking thinking about?
Oh gosh, what am I freaking thinking about? I am freaking thinking about my diet. I've been trying to. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been trying to participate in the Our Freakin' Journey page on Facebook.
Nice.
I laid out a week ago. Actually a week and 2 days ago, I went to the doctor and got a checkout, and the doctor was like, "You're too heavy. You gotta start losing weight. I want you to come back in 3 months, and if you're not losing weight, we're gonna get you on a program to lose weight." And so I decided to take it to heart and start trying to eat better. And so for the last week, I've kept my calorie count to about 1,500 a day. I've started using my Fitness Pal and checking my weight every morning. So I usually eat a lot of protein for breakfast, either protein for breakfast or carbs. So I either have oatmeal or eggs for breakfast, and then something nice and filling and heavy for lunch. And then for dinner, I've just been having it like by 7 o'clock, I try to have a protein shake with some spinach and fruit mixed into it. And then I don't eat anything, and I basically do 12 and 12 intermittent fasting. I'm down 10 pounds from a week and 2 days ago. So I'm very pleased with it. I tried to, like today I went for a walk before the podcast. So I'm trying to add some walking in, and, I've got some other exercise plans to add. So, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I'm intrigued by the possibility of being put on an actual plan by a doctor and what that would look like. But, I also don't want to get to that point. So I'm trying hard. So I shared my plan in the Facebook group, and then I also did an update in the comments yesterday. So
nice. Okay. Well, that's what it's there for, right? And that's awesome.
That's what I was trying to use it for. So what about you? What are you freaking thinking about?
I'm just excited that I got 4 more days before things start to kind of like calm down and gets me out of the situation I'm in. I'm really excited for next week, as we're recording anyways. I'm really excited for next week. I'm ending, this one job that I'm on and starting a new one, in a couple weeks. But I'm off all next week. My vacation's coming up next week. We're going to be doing the cemetery vlogs and stuff out, in Indiana, over next Tuesday and Wednesday and everything. And I'm going to go see the Thor movie tonight. I got a lot of things over the next 7 days of my life are probably going to be the best 7 days that I've had all year.
Nice.
So I'm really excited to go to the movie tonight with my brother-in-law and my buddy. I'm excited to, go to do the cemetery vlogs with you throughout the state of Indiana, like a mini little couple-day road trip. Hanging out in Indianapolis for the first time, seeing if there's anything cool out there. Mm-hmm. The one thing I'm the most excited about with the vlog we're doing is knowing that if we keep going, like I would love to, that, there's going to be a different state the next time, and a different state the next time.
Yeah.
And it gives us an opportunity to travel a lot more, and I'm really excited for that too. But the next 7 days is what I'm happy about, because I know that 6 a.m. Monday morning starts my vacation, and I'm off until 8 a.m. On the 18th. So I'm going to have, 6 days of complete freedom to enjoy my life, do the things I want to do. Obviously the vlogs, for this and stuff like that. Because I still, we talked about building up that YouTube channel, and that is something that I really want us to do and that we can look forward to doing. So
nice.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
Every week our listeners catch Cartoon Joe here on this freaking show. But if an hour of Cartoon Joe a week just isn't enough for our listeners, where can they go?
If you need more Cartoon Joe, you can find me over at the Geekcast Live podcast at violentpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, and Twitter by searching Geekcast Live.
Perfect. Guys, make sure you check out thisfreakinshow.com where you can contact us, reach out to us if you want to be a guest on our show. If you're a creator yourself and feel the need to talk to us, please do so. Reach out to us there at thisfreakinshow.com. Contact us. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's where we release all of our stuff that we do. I mean, Twitter, not so much. Instagram, not so much. But we're going to work on it. Maybe we'll take some photos for Instagram on our road trip. Who knows?
Nice.
Right? Maybe we got to start utilizing Instagram. Get some followers over there. Maybe we'll do an Instagram live. Probably not, but who knows? We don't know. We got 36 fucking hours of shit we got to do.
Seems like it.
It's so much. 48 maybe. I don't know. We got a lot. Make sure you follow us on social media, at least on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, just by searching This Freakin' Show. You can find our show wherever podcasts are at. Just search This Freakin' Show on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Player FM. I think we're on iHeartRadio.
Oh, really? That's
awesome.
I
think so. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure we are now. Just make sure you subscribe to us wherever you listen to your podcast, and if you could rate or review us wherever you do, that helps us out a lot too. So, other than that, I don't think there's anything else. You know, I mean, we covered a lot here in the last few hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess that's all I got. As always, I am Travis.
And I'm Cartoon Joe.
And thank you for listening to another episode of This Freakin' Show. I'm out.